Hello students, today I am going to do GCE O-Level Examination 1000 Short Question Series. This is question paper 21. So we have covered 20 papers. So altogether how many questions we covered? 20 times 25. 500 questions we covered out of 1000. So this is 21 and here also you get 1 hour. So you can spend 2 minutes for each question and last 10 minutes you can check your answers. And spaces are given and 2 marks for each question. So try question paper 21. So page 1 you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Page number 2, you get 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Page number 3, you get 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Page number 4, you get 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. So do all the questions first and look at my video. So let's do question number 1. Price of 1 kilo of sugar is 112 rupees. Find the price of 250 grams of sugar. So 250 grams of sugar. So here, if you know 250 times 4 is 1 kilo, that means you have to divide by 4. So here, 1 kilo means 1000 grams. So 250 means you have to divide by 4. So 1/4 of 1000. So you can straight away find out price is equal to 250 means 1/4, 112 divided by 4. You get 28 rupees. So 2 marks for that. Question number 2. Find the roots of the quadratic equation x plus 1 squared minus 16 is equal to 0. So you can either use difference between two square terms or you can take minus 16 to the other side and do it. I'll show you how to do that. So if you are using difference between two square terms, this becomes 4 squared. So what are the factors? You can write a plus b. If a squared minus b squared is there, a plus b is one factor, a minus b is the other factor. So x plus 1 is a. Plus 4 is one factor, x plus 1 minus 4 is the other factor. So x plus 5, x minus 3, minus 4 and plus 1. So x becomes minus 5 or x becomes 3. So those are the two solutions of the equations. We call it roots. What's the other method? Other method is you can take 16 to the other side. Now take square root both sides. When you take square root, x plus 1 is equal to plus or minus 4. Square root of 16, you can either take plus or minus. So what is x? So you get x equals plus or minus 4 minus 1. So when you take plus value, you get 4 minus 1, 3. When you take negative value, negative 4, negative 1, negative 5. So you get the same answer. So you get 2 marks for this question. Question number 3. List all elements in set A where A is equal to x is in between minus 3 to 3, z plus positive integers. So what are the positive integers? How can you write down elements? Positive integers between minus 3 and 3. So if you write down without considering positive, you can get minus 2, minus 3. So minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. 3 is not included. But it says positive integers, you can only write 1 and 2. So 1 and 2. So 2 elements only. 2 marks. Question number 4. This is a quadrilateral. ABCD is a quadrilateral. Find the value of x. What's the sum? Sum of angles in a quadrilateral? 360. If you can't remember, then n minus 2 into 180. So you can do 4 minus 2. 2 times 180. That's 360. So remember this also. If you get a pentagon, n is 5. 5 minus 2 into 180. Now this is a quadrilateral. We know that's 360. So add everything. 120 plus 3x plus x plus 80. That's 360. So you get 3x and x is 4x. 120 plus 80, 200 equals 360. So what is 4x? 360 minus 200, 160, divide by 4. X equals 40 degrees. So the x value is 40. So 2 marks there. Question number 5. Find NA dash if n epsilon means the whole thing is 25 and NA equals 5. So that means when you draw the Venn diagram, the whole thing is 25 and A is a set. This is 5. So how you find out? NA dash. NA dash means outside this. So here, this part. That's NA dash. So what's that? You can subtract. So you can write NA plus NA dash is equal to N epsilon. So that's the whole thing when you add it. So NA dash is equal to N epsilon. That's the whole thing minus NA. So 25 minus 5. So that's 20 is NA. So 2 marks for that. Question number 6. Find the length of metal solid if the volume is 216. So this is a cube. All sides are equal. So metal solid cube. So all sides are equal. Otherwise you can't do. So this should be a cube. So how you find out? X is 1. If x is the length, x cube, x into x into x is 260. So how we find out this number? You take that and divide and see what's the power. So you can divide by 2. Divide by 2 again 2. Now divide by 3. 3 and 3. Now can you see? 3 times and 2 3 times. 2 to the power 3. That's x equals 3. So you can write this as 3 times 2, 6 to the power 3. Same power. So you can equate. So x equals 6. This is a length. So this is centimeters. 2 marks for that. Question number 7. Find the interquartile range of the given data set. What is interquartile range? IQR is third quartile minus first quartile. When you arrange the data set in order, 3/4 we call third quartile, 1/4 of data is first quartile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what you do? You add 1 and divide by 4. 10 divided by 4. 2 and you get half. 2.5. So 5/2, 2.5. So that means in between 2 and 3. Exactly in between 2.5 means. So 1, 2, 2.5 means mid value of 7 and 8. So what you do? Add and divide by 2. So you can find out Q1 using 7 plus 8 divided by 2. 15 divided by 2, 7.5. That's Q1. Now we'll find out Q3. 9 plus 1 over 4 multiplied by 3. That means this one multiplied by 3. So you get 5/2 multiplied by 3. 15 divided by 2 means 7.5. That means in between 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in between 7 and 8. So mid value of 7, 18 and 19. So Q3 is equal to the 18 plus 19 divided by 2. 18.5. Now you know first quartile and the third quartile. Take the difference. Q3 18.5. Q1 is 7.5. You get 11. 11 is the interquartile range. So you get 2 marks for that. Accuracy mark and the method mark. Question number 8. Simplify. So first thing, all mixed numbers you can convert to improper fractions. 5 times 3, 15. 15 plus 1, 16/5. Here 15 plus 1, 16/5. And here 22 plus 3, 25/11. Now, according to Bodmer's, brackets first. What's the common denominator? Lowest common multiple is 55. 5 into 11. So that means you multiply this by 11, this one by 5. 11 times 6, 66. 11 times 1, 11 plus 6, 17. 25 times 5, 125. Now subtract. What's the subtraction? Here 1 and 5. 51/55. So here when you subtract this you get 51. Now what's the common denominator again? 55. So that means you have to multiply this by 11. So we did 11 times 16. 176. Here I can see that easily you can do it without simplifying. You get 5 and 2, 1. Divide by 55. That means divide by 5, 11. Divide by 5, 2. And for 25, that's 5. So 25 over 11, you get this one. 2 and 3 11s. So that means you can easily do that. So we'll do it. If you see that, it's really good. You can see here. You can just subtract. Can you see? Without using BODMAS. Here, same value here. So you get the answer at once. 3 1/5 minus 3 1/5. Minus into minus becomes plus. See that? So this get cancelled out. You get this answer. So you can do within a second easily without simplifying. Because normally when you see something, we take brackets first, BODMAS, brackets first and then simplify. So if you see the same answer, you can cross it out. So 2 marks for that. Question number 9. Find 2p if matrix P is there. So that means you multiply all the elements by 2. 3 over 2 minus 1, 0, 4. When there's an outside number, you have to multiply all the elements. 2 times 3 over 2, that's 3. 2 times minus 1, minus 2. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 4 is 8. So the answer is this. 2 marks for that. Question number 10. Imported value of a refrigerator is 40,000 rupees. Price after paying custom duty is 56,000 rupees. Find the percentage of custom duty paid. So the difference is the custom duty value. Custom duty is the difference between 56,000 and 40,000. So you get 16,000 rupees is the custom duty value. So percentage custom duty value is equal to custom duty value divided by the price of the refrigerator, 40,000. Before paying the tax, you have to put into 100%. Multiply by 100 means divide by 100. So that's the percentage mark. So 3 zeros get cancelled out. This 0 with this, 4 times 4, 4 into 10, 40%. So 2 marks for that. Question number 11. Find the value of 4a squared plus 9 over a squared when 2a plus 3 over a is 6. Now look at this and this, a squared. So when you see a square term, we can square both sides. 2a plus 3 over a squared is equal to 6 squared. Take that expression and square it. So what you get when you square it? First term squared. 2a into 2a, 4a squared. And the last term squared. 3 into 3, 9. 9 over a squared. Plus 2 times these two. What's that? 2 times 2a times 3 over a. That's the middle term. A get cancelled out. So that's 36. 6 into 6. So we need this part. 4a squared plus 9 over a squared is equal to 36 minus, what's this answer? 3 times 2, 6. 6 times 2, 12. You get 24. So 24 is the answer. So 2 marks for that. Question number 12. Find the value of ABP. That means 6x. When this is 6x and it is given AB is parallel to CD. Can you identify? It's difficult to identify. So you need to do a small construction. So we'll extend this line. Now, see whether you can see that this line. Now this is 80. This is 4x. Now this is the exterior angle of these two. So here, what is this angle? 4x minus 80. Because exterior angle is 4x and one interior angle is 80, opposite interior angle. So 4x minus 80 is this. So this is also 4x minus 80, opposite angles are equal. Then we know these two are allied angles. So 6x plus 4x minus 80, that should be equal to 180. Allied angles are equal to 180. So 10x equals, take 80 to this side, 8 and 8, 16, 1 remaining, and this is 2. So x equals, divide by 10, 26 degrees. So if x is 26 degrees, so what is 6x? ABP angle is 6x. 6 times 26, 156. 6 times 6, 36. 6 times 2, 12, plus 3, 15. 156 is the answer. So 2 marks for that. So no need to write the reason here because you are getting only 2 marks. So they are looking at the method and the accuracy mark. Question number 13. Perimeter of the composite figure with a square and a semicircle is 350. So this is R means this is a square, all R sides. So perimeter, how many R's are there? 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4R plus arc length of semicircle. What is arc length? That's half of 2 pi r. 2 pi is 22 over 7 r. That's equal to 350 because perimeter means outer length. So 2 and 2 get cancelled out. You get 4r plus 22r over 7 is equal to 350. Multiply all terms by 7. 7 times 4, 28r. 22r. 7 get cancelled out. 7 times 350. Now 28 and 22, when you add it, that's 50r equals 350 times 7. So what's the r value? Divide by 50 here. 5 times 7, 7 times 7, 49 centimeters. Is this centimeters? Yes. R is 49 centimeters. So you get 2 marks there. Question number 14. ABC points are on the horizontal plane. Find bearing of B from A. From A means we take A and we look at B from here. So from north, clockwise is the bearing, 140 degrees. Find the bearing of C from B. From B. So we look at from B, C is here. This angle. What's that angle? If we can find out this angle, 360 minus that. So this and this are allied angles. So this means 180 minus 140, 40 degrees. If this is 40, what's the other angle? 360 minus 40, 320 degrees. So that's the bearing. Bearing of C from B. So 2 marks, 1 for each. Question number 15. Find the surface area of a solid bright cone with slant height is 25. So when you draw the cone, slant height is this. That's 25 centimeters. And the perpendicular height is 24. So find the surface area. To find out the surface area, you need R, pi r L. How you find out R? This is R. You can use Pythagoras theorem. R squared is 25 squared minus 24 squared. Here you can use difference between two square terms. It's easy to apply. Or can you remember this is Pythagorean triplets? What should be the R value? 7. So 25 plus 24, you get 1 times 49. 49 means 7 squared. R equals 7. So we know R. So what's the surface area of the solid right cone with? So solid. So that means you need the circle area as well. Curved surface area plus this area of the circle. So surface area becomes pi r squared, 22 over 7, r is 7, pi r squared, plus pi r L, 22 over 7, r is 7, L is 25. That's the slant length. So that's 25. Now 22 over 7 is common. Or you can simplify first. It's easy. 7 and 7, 7 and 7. So 22 is common. Take it out. So it's 7 plus 25. You get 22 times 32. So what's 32 times 22? Multiply. You get 704. So you can write down the answer as 704. What's the unit? Square centimeters. 2 marks for that. Question number 16. X number of pens is 20 rupees each. 3 pencils of 12 rupees each can buy with 136. Find the maximum number of pens that can buy. It says 1 pen is 20, you buy 20. So 20x. That's the total price for X pens. Total price of 3 pens, 3 times 12. That is either equal or less. So enough means can buy. We don't know exactly it is that, or it can be less than. So you can write less than or equal to 136. So 20x plus 36 is less than 136. Take 36 to the other side. Subtract 36, you get 100. Divide by 20. X is less than or equal to 5. So x less than or equal to 5 means 5 is the maximum value. So find the maximum number of pens that can buy 5. x equals 5. That's the maximum value. So identify the maximum value, you get 1 mark. For the inequality, 1 mark. Question number 17. Find LG 0.2 when LG5 is this. How can you write 0.2 as a fraction? 2 over 10 you can write. Or when you simplify, 1 over 5. So division in logarithms, you subtract the log value. So log 1, LG1 minus LG5. We know LG1 means log 10 base 1. Any base 1 is 0. So this is 0, 0, 0, 0. We'll write 4 decimal places because this is also given in 4 decimal places. So you substitute this value. So how you subtract? From 0, we have to subtract 0.6990. You can't subtract, so you have to take 1. In order to get no difference, we put bar 1. Now 1 minus this is 3010. Then you get bar 1 here. So what's the answer? Bar 1, 3010. So 2 marks for that. Question number 18. Find cos theta value and tan theta value if sin theta is 12 over 30. So what's the trigonometric ratio? SOHCAHTOA. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. So sine, opposite. So here this is 12 is here, opposite. So this is theta. So sin theta is 12 over 30. So what is cos theta? Cos is adjacent. Now adjacent is 5 over hypotenuse, that's 30. What's tan theta? Opposite is 12, adjacent is 5. So if you can identify the correct angle here, you can write down the ratio. So 1 mark each. Question number 19. Find P plus Q plus R value if P, Q, R are 3 consecutive terms of an arithmetic progression. And Q is given 12. So 12 P R. Right. So if this is arithmetic progression, the common difference is the same. So how you find out the common differences from this one? 12 minus P. That should be equal to R minus 12. Same common difference. So you can say R plus P. When you take minus P to this side, minus 12 to this side, 12 and 12, 24. R plus P is this much, 24. What is P plus Q plus R? So you have to add Q to both sides. When you add Q, that means Q value is 12, add 12. So P plus Q plus R is equal to 36. So 2 marks for that. So you need to identify the common difference. Is the same here. Question number 20. Find the suitable value of A and B when x squared plus 11x minus 80 equals x plus A, x plus B. That means factorize. Without asking, factorize. So that means what you do, you multiply these two, you get minus 80x squared. Difference is minus means you are finding the difference. So here you get a negative answer. Negative answer means you have to find the difference. Difference is 11. what are the two numbers? 16 and 5. Difference is 11. So, middle term is plus. So, the bigger one is plus. This one is negative. Split the middle term to 16x and 5x. Take 2 at a time and factorize x. Take it out. Take minus 5 out. So, x plus 16 is one factor. X minus 5 is the other factor. So, if A equals 16, B is the other one. B equals minus 5. If this is other way around, you can switch multiplication. 2 times 3 is same as 3 times 2. So, if A is another pair you can take. If A is minus 5, B is 16. So, 2 marks. So, if you are not doing long method, what's the shortest method? So, you draw a cross. So, you get x squared, x and x. Factors are 16 and minus 5. So, you write down factors this way, x minus 5 and x plus 16. So, for short questions, you can use this method to find out the factors at once. So, 2 marks for that. Simplify. X squared plus 11x plus 24. X plus 8 plus x plus 8. So, we can first simplify this. So, we can factorize. What are the factors of this one? 24 to get 11. 8 and 3. 8x and 3x. This is plus means the addition. So, you can split the middle term to x plus 8. So, 8x and 3x. So, what are the factors if you are writing at once? You write x and x, 8 and 3. So, we write down factors this way, x plus 8 and x plus 3. Then you can split this one here, x plus 8 and x plus 3 over x plus 8. Plus x plus 8. Now, can you see? X plus 8 get cancelled out. What's the final answer? X plus 3 plus x plus 8. X and x becomes 2x. 8 plus 3? 11. 2x plus 11. So, 2 marks for that. Question number 22. Find the value of x when x root x. So, you get same answer is 125. 125, how can you write? What's the power? 5 to the power 3. Divide by 5, you get 25. Divide by 5 again, 5. 5 to the power 3. Here, this is power 1, this is half. So, that means 1 plus half, 3 over 2. Now, we need x. How you get rid of this denominator 2? You square both sides. We square. Then these two get cancelled out. Now you have to take cube root of that to get x. So x cube, and when you take a cube root, this power 3 get cancelled out. So you have to take cube root means 1/3 of 5 to the power 3 times 2, 6. Now you can easily find out x. 6 times 1/3. 5 to the power 3 and this multiplication, that's 2. 5 squared is 25. So, x value is 25. So, you get 2 marks for that. Question number 23. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. AD is given parallel to BC. Find the value of DCE. This angle. How you find out that angle? In a cyclic quadrilateral, what's the rule? This angle is equal to opposite interior angle of the quadrilateral. This angle. If we can find out that angle, that's same as DCE. What's that? This and this allied angles add up to 180. So when you subtract 70 from that, you get 110. So this is 110. So that means this angle is also 110. So which theory we used? Exterior angle of a cyclic quadrilateral is equal to the interior opposite angle. So 2 marks. Question number 24. AB and CD are parallel lines. Sketch the construction lines to find the locus of a point equidistant to the two lines AB and CD. So equidistant to these two means you have to draw a parallel line in between. How you identify? But you have to show all the construction lines. So what you can do, you can first take any point on this line and draw the perpendicular to that. So we can take two arcs here, take certain distance, draw this one and take another distance and draw the perpendicular line. So draw the perpendicular line to this one. Now we have perpendicular distance in between two parallel lines. Now we can draw the perpendicular bisector to these two. So what you do? You take the compass, keep it here and keep it here and draw arcs like this and then connect it. When you connect this line and this line, you get the middle line. That's the perpendicular bisector. So perpendicular bisector is the line. So you can draw the locus, that's this line. Parallel to this line, all three lines are parallel. And you need to know this is equal distance, perpendicular bisector of this point and this point. So that's the locus of a point equidistant to the two lines AB and CD. So you get 2 marks for that. "25. Food is sufficient for 60 cows for 8 days in a farm. And then it says, after 2 days, another 30 cows brought to the farm. How many days food is sufficient now? So, how many cows were there? 60 cows. And days. Food is sufficient for 8 days. So, all together, so we'll write cow days. So, food is sufficient. How many cow days? 8 times 6, 48. 480 cow days. But now after 2 days. So, 2 days, 60 cows. So, how many cow days gone? 60 times 2, 120 used. So, what's the remaining one? You get 360 remaining ones are there. Now, the next one, 30 cows again brought to them. So, altogether 60 plus 30, 90 cows. 90 cows are there for we don't know how many days. So, we need to find out, but 360 cow days are there. So, food is sufficient for that. So, how you find out number of days? 360 divided by 90, that's 4 days are sufficient for that. So you get 2 marks for that. So method 1 mark and finding the number of days 1 mark. So this is the last question in this paper. So we covered all 25 short questions and gave 50 marks for the paper. Each question 2 marks. You have to do the paper first and then you can check my video to check the answers as well as some theory parts I explain separately. So you have to watch the video as well.